Guess what day it is? The vegan challenge. It's day 11. I had a really hard time falling asleep last night. I don't know if it's because I was energized, if it's because I drank coffee too late. But as you can see, I'm feeling it today. However, that doesn't mean that you skip out on breakfast. I wanted to show you. I'm doing a variation of something I've made before, but just making it a little different. You ready? This is my little breakfast scramble. So we got potatoes in there, honey. And then we have actually teriyaki tofu. That's right, teriyaki tofu. And red onions. And I decided that I had a lot of kale. I need to use my kale. And I was like, you're not gonna really taste the kale if you season this really well. So that's what's in there. It's not spinach, it's kale. So red onions, see that? Potatoes, tofu that is teriyaki seasoned, and kale. And that's it. I'm gonna season these puppies up. There was olive oil on the potatoes because I had that sitting in the fridge in a container with soaking in just with some olive oil and some seasoning. And then the tofu was in teriyaki sauce. So we want to get those flavors. These all take flavor pretty well. I'm going to season this with a little bit of red pepper. I think red pepper has been one of my favorite go-to seasonings. It just like adds a, and it's actually, just kidding, red pepper or cayenne pepper. It just gives everything a little, I don't know, I feel like it pulls out flavor. But so day 11, at this point, I just like, this is my habit. This is my way of living. Tonight I did get asked to grab like happy hour apps with somebody today, with some of my friends. So we're gonna see how that goes in terms of making sure I stick to this plan, right? What are my options gonna be? So I look forward to filming that for you. Yeah. Until then, I'm gonna keep whipping these puppies up. And that is day 11's breakfast. Tofu got some protein, the kale, everything in here. Yesterday's breakfast scramble was a lot more veggie based. This one is not so much. I added the tofu instead. But yeah, if you were gonna do the vegan challenge as well, talk to me. I would love to help give you some recipes. Actually, I had a really good conversation with a great friend of mine yesterday. And one of the things that we got to talk about was that she's like, I considered doing a vegan challenge in February. I said, girl, rewatch these videos and you can see kind of the stuff I made. But I even was like, I'm willing to send you like rough recipes of what I ate. And I'll keep documenting my favorite things, because I obviously have favorites. And so I started thinking I could give her a recipe, or recipes, but I could also give her just like what should she buy from the store, kind of a list, you know? So if you're interested in that, just DM me on Instagram. And when I send it to her, I'll send it to you. No problem. You can donate if you want to my Cash App, but just would love to help people be healthy and love and live their life in a way that helps them become their best selves. Okay, the scramble's complete. See that? It's kind of interesting because tofu really does remind me of egg a lot. And it also kind of reminds me of cheese. Like yesterday, I put it in my scramble, but the way I put it in, it felt more like feta than it did tofu. And I don't know if it was just like, I don't know, if it's that I was hungering for feta cheese and this was like a great option. By the way, I'm not eating all this, but I like to cook more than I need because I can stick half of it in a container for when I like need a snack. And all I have to do is microwave that. And I really appreciate that because it cuts down on prep time. So anytime I cook, I'm cooking enough for that moment, and then I'm also cooking enough to have a little bit later. All right, let me show you the final product, yeah? Yummy. That look really good. It is really good. And let's say that I want more flavor. I will just add, that's good. Doesn't need more flavor at all. The onions. And the teriyaki tofu. It's way different flavor than yesterday. And you would think that the items I chose are very similar, but that tofu is most of the flavors. It's like almost like teriyaki chicken versus black pepper, lemon pepper chicken. Like, it's gonna change the whole flavor of everything else you're putting on top. So yeah, that tofu totally changes scramble. This isn't like a potatoes with just ketchup. That's really good. The kale's really good too. Yeah, it doesn't make the flavor bad at all. Highly recommend this. Love you.